Good morning. If you are following these popular YouTube music channels, you will know that there is an all-out instrument war going on, and I'm gonna tell you why percussion is the hardest instrument there is. According to the experts, it takes 40 hours of practice per day to master violin, and it takes 69 hours of practice per day to master bass. Master bass? Anyways, to master percussion, okay, us percussionists, we use our big brains to, well, one, manage our time well, and two, know how many hours are actually in a day. Percussionists must practice 4.20 hours per day on 100 instruments each, so 420 hours a day. Yes, there are 100 instruments that you must know in order to call yourself a percussionist, and I wrote a little song about it, and we're gonna get to that at the end of the video. Bell plate, shaker, quicker, whistle, whip, and marimba. There is a crazy amount of different skill sets that you need to have in order to master all 100 percussion instruments. You need perfect coordination between all 4 of your limbs to play complicated beats on the drum set. You need the chops to play ridiculously fast rudiment speeds on the snare drum. You need the finger dexterity to execute all techniques with 4-mallet marimba. Or you can be super awesome like me and play 8-mallet marimba. You need a big brain to understand jazz chord structure on the vibraphone. You need to be super strong and in really good shape to march the 40-pound tenor drums. Or you can be super awesome like me. Okay, I'll stop making that joke. But yeah, you can be like me and march the 84-pound tenor drums. And you need a ridiculous amount of ear training to properly match pitch on your slide whistle solo. So yeah, that is by far the widest set of skills needed on any instrument, hands down, don't question it, it's true. Also, there's the fact that playing percussion is ridiculously expensive, okay? Like I said, there's 100 instruments, and you need to own every single one of them. And percussionists can play any song written for any instrument. We got Bach cello suites on the marimba. We got Beethoven on the timpani. We have Christmas music on the marching tenor drums. So yeah, if you practice all these instruments 4.20 hours a day each for 69 years, then you'll become as awesome as me. I lied, that joke is really funny. I'm gonna use it a lot. But to further prove this point, I am going to play what the experts claim is the hardest violin solo.
The hardest piece in all violin history. God Save the King by Paganini, the devil himself.
I'm gonna play part of this solo on the marimba, and it's gonna be easy. Okay, here we go. Hardest violin solo on marimba. Let's check this out. Oh, come on. This is so easy. Like, just look at this. This is easy. Okay, maybe this part right here will be a little bit challenging if I crank the tempo ridiculously fast. Oh, wait a minute. How am I supposed to play that note? I could use my pee-pee to play that note. Oh, wait, then the video's gonna get demonetized. I can't do that. Ooh, I know. I'm gonna use my big brain here. Hold on. Oh man, wasn't that easy? See, it says so right there. That must mean it's true. So I have a challenge for not just violin players, but for all of you non-percussionists. I challenge you to play a segment of Joseph Schwantner's Velocities. This is a pretty difficult marimba piece, and I honestly don't think it's possible on any other instrument. But go ahead, prove me wrong. You won't do it. So I think I proved my point that percussion is the hardest. However, all of these instruments cannot battle against each other, okay? That's not a war, that's a riot. And nobody wins in a riot. We gotta pick sides here. And everyone should know that percussion and bass are BFFs. And everyone should also know that the guitar is the sworn enemy of the bass. And I concur with these teams 100% because I don't know why, but for some reason, violinists and guitarists all pick fun of the triangle.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ask Stevie T to join the band and play as the triangle player.
See, this kind of comment gets me so triggered as a professional triangle player, okay? I put my heart and soul into this instrument, only for guitarist Herman Lee to poke fun of Stevie T using the triangle. By the way, I see you guys all in the comments. You tell me that I'm basically the drummer version of Stevie T. I'll take that as a compliment, because Stevie T's a pretty cool guy. Okay, Mr. Terraberry, your triangle technique is really bad, but your editing is pretty fire. So I'm only moderately triggered by this. The triangle is a very complicated instrument, okay? I put my 4.20 hours of practice per day on that thing. And I'm dead serious about this. Like, if you try to get an orchestral percussion job and you suck at the triangle, you're getting cut, okay? You need to be a master of the triangle as much as any other percussion instrument. So these are the sides to the war right now, but compose a comment with what your instrument is and what side you want to fight for. I know you'll pick the right side, okay? This is a life or death decision right here. And if you play multiple instruments and they're on opposing sides, then you're a spy, and you should keep that to yourself. But compose it in the comments with what instruments you play, you nasty spy. Okay, so as promised in the beginning of this video, I will now share a very educational and informative song explaining all 100 instruments that you need to practice for 4.20 hours a day each in order to call yourself a well-trained percussionist. Yo. I'm a local rap legend, playin my boobam, clapping my hands, steel pan, gongs and tam-tams. Timbale or timbal, how about a water gong? Pallet, drum, practice pad, pixiphone, and pantalon. Sound the siren, honk the taxi horn. I'll be slapping that conga just like I'm Davie504. Marimba, Kalimba, Zabumba, bout to drum, belch, Marimba, bongo, bell plate, shaker, quico, whistle, whip, and zylorimba. Woo! Goes the train whistle, scratch goes the turntables, boom, bass drum, gong, snare drum, Skow Skow, tenors. Anvil, kashishi, a cymbal with the sizzle. You play with my slit drum and blow on my slide whistle. Sleigh bells, shritto tabla, wind chimes, hi-hat rattle, triangle, cymbal, stack, djembe, crash cymbal, clay drum, pretale. Chimes and handbells, and roto-tom jammin', more a cowbell, and a mother-flippin' cannon. Tom-tom, thunder sheet, north drum, timpani, flexitone, stick, clicks, egg shaker, all I need. Glockenspiel is so fun to say. Give me clavic, guiro, slapstick, handpan, china, cymbal any day. Hey, guess what? I bet you didn't see. Your body is percussion, and that includes your pee-pee. Yes, PP is an instrument. Go practice. Glass, harp, and vibes, and a marching machine with my floor gang, PewDiePie, tambourine. Ride cymbal, splash cymbal, lions roar, suspended cymbal, quica, kabasa, beatboxing, shaker, ray, stick, and mark tree. Octobons and cajones, what I need, with my boom whacker, frame drum, and wind machine. Break drum, maraca, castanets, with my vibra, slapping finger cymbal, I say bet. Ocean drum, log drum, taiko, a go-go, never leave home without my cricket and my xylophone. Practice all day, every day, or you be ticking. But the best of all is the chicken. See, that's what 4.20 hours of practice per day on the chicken will get you. Okay, but in all seriousness, there is actually way more than 100 percussion instruments, okay? This is just ones that I put into the video. But compose a comment with a list of all the percussion instruments that I did not include in that song. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video here because I've only practiced 68 instruments today, and I'm really excited to practice the next one. But before we depart, make sure that you click that subscribe button, and ring that Liberty bell, and click that like button. Yep, 4.20 hours of stick clicks a day. That's where it'll get you. And also consider buying a custom t-shirt such as this one. I will leave that link in the description. And have a good morning.